We just reached 100 subscribers. It's way later than me crying and stuff earlier. So I was supposed to do this, not gonna lie, like a month ago. This was gonna be all over me. I'm just worried about the weight because I still have to pack my shoes and stuff. Y'all better find somebody else to play with because I'm not the one. Guys, I'm overall grateful and just excited. And I'm blessed, I know that. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Okay, so I'm actually like in my home gym right now, but I got an idea and kind of wanted to share it with y'all and introduce this video because the beginning of this video, what you will hear mostly is me telling a story, which for me, it was yesterday, Thursday, June 4th. So yeah, you're gonna hear me kind of telling a story of where I was struggling, I guess, like mentally and emotionally. And the decision was more so like where I wanted to take my dance career, like in terms of next steps. I was deciding between two, I want to say, very different routes. And yesterday is more so when it all kind of hit me and like became a reality. And so yeah, I just talked to God and he answered my prayers almost immediately, honestly. And I just wanted to like kind of share my testimony in a sense with you all. But yeah, I didn't want to cry on camera, so I had to figure out a way to cover it up, and this is the way. So I wanted to just be intentional about how I spent my last days at home and how I would spend those days like with my family, with my friends, and with myself, just being intentional about doing my devotion, going to the gym, eating right, all the things, all the elements of like wellness and health. So yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all and wanted to introduce the video and kind of give, I guess, that disclaimer so that no one's confused, I guess. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm just getting on here to yap. Don't know if this clip is even going to see like the light of day. Hold on. It is June 4th. I'm supposed to leave in literally 10 days for my cruise ship contract. And long story short, I'm stressed because so last month I had to go for, you know, the pre-placement like drug screening, yada yada yada. Cool. That's normal routine like checkup because my medical for Norwegian expired, I want to say like mid-May, so obviously had to get it updated in order to go on this next contract. Boom. So I go for my drug screening. It's just a urinalysis, and yeah, I am. I was stressed, but now I'm okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I needed that. Yeah, that's why I wanted to just, because it all kind of happened very fast. So yeah, I just wanted to communicate with you and just keep you updated on everything. Bye. That's so crazy that I just caught that on camera. Because I was literally about to give this story time. No, I hate saying that. I was about to explain like what was going on. Wait a minute, hold on. God, this actually is so good, bro. Thank you, God. God is so good. And his timing is actually so perfect. Because what? I'm gonna try to get through this without like crying. But anyway, I was talking about the medical, but we'll get to why I'm crying right now. So long story short, I found out that my results came back like abnormal, and in order to like move forward in the process of like, you know, being employed with a cruise ship, I have to have normal results. So I found out recently that I have to come out of pocket for a re-screening, which is kind of like annoying if I'm gonna be honest. But it's like, okay, whatever. So that's where I'm at right now. And I wanted to bring y'all along for like the behind the scenes of everything, like the nitty gritty type vibe. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna try to go today. If not today, because today is Thursday, but I'm gonna try to go today. If not, hopefully I can go Wednesday, because I have to have it in order for them to like book my flight for me to go to Tampa for rehearsal and like all these other factors. But I'm crying right now because in this process of deciding to do another contract, I also had an offer for a company. And this is a company that has been a dream of mine. Still is a dream of mine, but like financially, I'm not ready, because I would have to move like to a whole nother state. So financially, I just wasn't ready to like, you know, move to another state and have to worry about bills. But y'all know dancers don't really get paid, so I would most likely have to have a second job and all this other stuff. And I have been like battling, like stressing, overthinking, like being in the position to have to tell this company no, because it is a dream of mine. I had like a really good relationship with people, well, with dancers and artists who are in the company, but also with like the artistic director. I have a really good relationship with her, and they like reached out to me asking me to be a part of the company. And so I just felt so bad having to say no, and I just like did it today. Like I just sent a voice message today telling them like, hey, I actually accepted another cruise ship contract. After I sent the message, I literally cried, and then I just prayed about it. Whew, because God is so good. I prayed about it, and I asked for God to just give me comfort and give me peace in my decision. And also just telling this company that I love so bad to, you know, still love me, still want a relationship. And yeah, that call is literally the result of my prayer, and that's why I'm crying. It's tears of joy. Well, earlier it was sadness, because I'm like, dang, if I had the money to up and move to this state right now for the company, then I would. But that's just the reality of my situation. But to hear everything that I just heard was confirmation that I'm doing the right thing, and it's just God answering my prayers and giving me peace and giving me comfort. So yeah, earlier it was really sad tears, because I'm like, ugh, I want it so bad, and I fear this may be my only chance. But now I know it's not my only chance, and I'm just blessed, and I'm just thankful, and yeah, God is just really good. So I probably will post this. It probably needs to see the light of day, which I don't even like the idea of crying on camera, but it's a part of my testimony. So yeah, God deserves the glory. Ooh. Okay, well. Okay, y'all, as you see, I'm in the car. I'm actually going to my appointment today. It's way later than me crying and stuff earlier. So yeah, I'm about to go get this updated medical. So I'm back home from my drug screening, pre-placement screening, whatever. I don't even know what it's called, but I'm back home. I am hoping that, I mean, it comes back normal, you know, so I can get things started. I want to start like planning things in terms of packing, but I don't want to do that, especially if the results come back abnormal again. But we're not even going to put that in the atmosphere. God is going to take control, and it's going to come out fine. So yeah, I wanted to be very intentional about like how I spent my time at home and like who I spend my time with, because I'll be gone for such a long time. So right now it is 8:43, and I'm about to meet up with my besties that I've been besties with since like 3rd grade. So I'm about to meet up with them, have a good time. Not gonna record much because I haven't seen them in a minute. Want to be intentional, want to be present in the moment, all the things. So yeah, but I just wanted to check in with y'all. I might add like a little snippet, but nothing too crazy. We're just gonna be in the house kind of chilling, you know, catching up, all the things. So yeah. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. It's literally first Sunday of June, and I'm so glad that I was able to go to church today, because it's my last time being able to go like physically. Otherwise I'll be just like watching like live stream or whatever. But yeah, it was good. It was very filling, and it was a message that I needed to hear. And then yeah, after my mom and I went to brunch, and now back home. So the plan for today is to get started on some like organization things, nothing too crazy. Will I actually do that? I don't know. I'm about to take a nap right now. It's still kind of early in the day. It's 2:38. So okay, or 2:39. Right, so I want to take a nap, and then yeah, when I wake up from my nap I want to be more productive. So yeah, we'll see. Let me show y'all a fit. As y'all see, I decided to wear my glasses today, which like I rarely wear out. But then I got my top on, these like flowy loose linen pants because it's hot out, but you know, going to church, so you know. And then I wore these shoes, these Dunks, which are like a pink, like mauve-ish color. But yeah, cute little fit. But yeah, let me go ahead and take my nap. It is a little bit later. My nap, 10 out of 10. But first things first, I want to clear all of these like papers and folders and stuff that I have sitting over here. I feel like it's a bunch of nothing, but I want to go through it, either throw it away or find its rightful place. So let's get into it. I have this photo album. And yeah, I had already started putting things like collectibles or whatever from my contract, and so I just have to add a few more items that I just found that was in that pile. I am done organizing now, and I put some things that couldn't fit here. I put them over here. So this, for example, is a postcard that I collected during my travels. This is the first note that I got on ship from a girl who was in my room from like a previous cast, and she was really sweet. And it was also the beginning of my journey, and that's just a reminder and why that's the first thing in the book. This here is just a little sticker from Tokyo Disney, and this is a note from one of the guest entertainers that I met while on the ship, and I wanted to keep that because it's really sweet. And I just have pictures of like my friends, and I also started collecting a couple of Labubu. So I have a Stitch, and then I also have Loyalty. Both were gotten in Japan. And then this was a birthday card that all of my castmates signed, so I wanted to keep that for the memories. These three are just tickets that I got from different like museums or events or whatever the case may be, that I visited while in Asia. And lastly, I collected some like physical dollar bills from the countries that I was in. So there's Hong Kong, and then I also have a few Vietnam. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my book. My last contract, I wasn't able to bring this book because I was just worried about running out of room. So yeah, hopefully on this contract I can make room to bring it, because it will make keeping up with things so much easier. And then also kind of put things in order, like, you know, in which they happen, in chronological order or whatever the case may be. So yeah, but it's very exciting to be able to make this book and just to be able to look back like on all of the experiences and just the exposure. What it's looking like now, this folder just has like my certifications and different documents that I'm gonna need for the ship. And like I just showed you guys, this is the photo album that I plan on taking on contract with me. I just cleared out these items from underneath my bed, and I'm about to get ready to vacuum underneath there. Yeah, I just wanted to like clear unnecessary things, which under there wasn't really much. It's literally just some like cleaning products. I also have like my dance costumes from when I was little, old dance shoes, little stuff like that. So it's not like messy, and then obviously everything is like neat and in totes. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of clear that out, get under there and actually vacuum. And if I needed to, I would sort other things, but it's pretty a-okay, so I don't have to do too much.
Fear has no place here. Fear may have brought you in the room, but fear doesn't get to sit on the throne, because now unto him. And then Paul says, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above. I'm going to stop right there, above. Because God wants more for you than you want for yourself. Most of us have been praying from limitation. God has been thinking from abundance. Paul says exceedingly abundantly above all. Not equal to, not slightly above, but above. That's the word right there. Above. Because God is not limited to the level of your request. He's not limited to the level of your imagination or the level of your expectation or the level of your experience. He's above, right? And that's when the revelation comes. You are already carrying what you've been praying for. Notice what Paul does not say. He does not say, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we ask or think, if he decides to give us power. No, he says, according to the power that works in us. Amen. The power didn't arrive when the storm came. The storm revealed the power that was already there. The strength you're asking for is already in you. The grace you're asking for, the courage you're asking for, the resilience you're asking for, the resources you're asking for is already in you. The spirit you're asking for already lives in you. The enemy's greatest strategy is not to keep you from receiving what God has for you. It's to keep you ignorant of what God has already deposited in you. Amen. Can I tell you what terrifies hell? It's not a believer who simply attends church. It's not a believer who simply carries the Bible. It's not a believer who can quote a few scriptures. What terrifies hell is a believer who finally discovers who they are and what they already carry. Amen.
Okay, y'all, so I just left the Secretary of State. I had to get my license renewed because it expires on my birthday, which is August 30th. But yeah, I had to get it renewed before I leave because obviously I won't be able to take my picture and all that stuff. So yeah, I had to handle that today. I was gonna get an enhanced license, but I'm like, it really doesn't make sense, especially because I have my passport. But the only thing is, sometimes they do take our passports when we're on the ship, but at least I'll still have like some type of identification on me that's not like just my ship card. So yeah, but that's literally what I had to handle today. I think I'm gonna start packing like things that I don't want to touch while I'm in Florida, so I can just like have it in the suitcase and then kind of leave it there until I get on the ship. That's mainly gonna be like clothes and like decorative stuff, if that even. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just trying to stay productive this whole week and honestly be done with packing by, my goal is like Thursday, Friday. That's my goal. And I'll see if I can achieve that. But yeah, we out and about, making things happen, making moves. I'm also still like waiting on my medical results, bro. So that's also kind of prolonging the process of me packing, because like I said the other day, I don't want to start packing and stuff without having like confirmation that my medical was cleared and everything. So yeah, that's just prolonging me packing and stuff. But hopefully I get it back, like my results and stuff, back today or tomorrow. I know they usually don't count the weekends, and last time it took like 2 days for it to come through. And I went Thursday, so if you count Friday and then today, so I'm assuming that it will come on Tuesday. I hope tomorrow. That's literally ideal, but we'll see. So this is like for wardrobe purposes. You also have to fill out this form, fill out what ship we're doing, the shows that we're doing, and also like our height, our weight, and then like different sizes that we wear, along with like measuring ourselves. Like I had to use this tape measure to measure like my chest and my bust area, and then my waist, all that, like nitty gritty, so that the wardrobe team just kind of know what to expect, I guess, in the slightest, honestly. But yeah, those pictures I have to upload to this form. I was supposed to do this, not gonna lie, like a month ago, but I forgot about it, and then they sent a reminder email yesterday, so I'm about to get on that. And just like that, I'm done. Everybody, happy Tuesday. So I'm gonna start packing today. Yeah, I still haven't heard anything from medical, but I feel like sitting around and waiting on them is pointless, especially because at the end of the day, if I sit around and wait for them, I'm gonna be the one that's like stressed out and overwhelmed and doing things at the last minute. So yeah, I'm gonna get started today. The plan is to wash a couple of loads of laundry that I have, and yeah, start packing my suitcase that, like I said, I think earlier in the video, that I just don't want to have to touch in Florida. So like I said, it'll be like my dress clothes that I have to wear when I'm on duty, like on the ship, along with like some decor items and stuff like that. Just very like miscellaneous items. But yeah, also ignore my appearance. That's probably going to be for majority of this part of the video, today's section of the video, because okay, so truth be told, I have had, let me sit down, I have had my hair slicked back now for like 3 or 4 days, but it's really because I'm supposed to be getting braids for Florida, which is so surprising for me, because I don't like dancing with braids because they can be heavy, but I also don't want to do too much to my hair during rehearsal like period or whatever. So yeah, I'm supposed to be getting braids, and I'm not about to like wash my hair or anything if I'm just gonna have to get it re-washed and then styled. So yeah, I've had it in the slick back, but like right now it's not slick because I'm just like in the house, you know what I mean? But yeah, so ignore that. But yeah, let me get to work because I really don't have time. I'm going to my little cousin's like 8th grade junior prom. I think she's leaving at like 4 or 4:30. Yeah, so we're kind of on a time crunch. It's already basically 1 o'clock. So yeah, I need to go ahead and like get a move on. So I have, as you see, a nice pile of clothes. Like a combination of pants. There's a lot of dresses. Then I also have like a lot of button-ups and like blouses and stuff that I pulled out because I feel like last contract I didn't really have that many options. But right now I'm also considering like the weight of my suitcases because that's something that needs to be thought of. Like I also have these 2 jackets hanging up. I feel like those would be very easy to just like throw on and obviously style to my liking with like a heel, a purse, like call it a day. But those jackets actually do weigh a lot. So that's the only thing that's like stopping me from packing those. So I probably am gonna leave those behind. But yeah, I'm gonna go through one more time and like sort through the clothes that I have on my bed right now just to make sure like I'm content with these options and making sure I'm not doing too much because yeah, I don't want to like overpack like I did last contract. So that's like the main thing that's going through my head. These are all definite piles, but it's tops / blouses, dresses, and then bottoms. I have this jumpsuit as a maybe because of weight. Like that's literally what it is. But I think I'm gonna pack it because I know there's gonna be a night where I don't feel like getting dressed, but I need to like look a little bit presentable and that's comfortable and I could just slide it on. And yeah, let it do what it do, let it rock. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that. That's a definite. This one I had on my last contract and it's cute, but I don't think I want to bring it this time because sometimes it can be a little uncomfy and it's also kind of short. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring this brown dress. This is a sundress. I low-key might pack this with my like regular clothes because I can see myself wearing this in Florida. So yeah, this is a yes, but not with this stuff. And then these black pants. Honestly, you can never go wrong with black pants, so I'm just gonna bring those. But we're done picking out everything, so I need to just fold it and then put it in my suitcase. Wow. It's beginning! This is crazy. Okay, period. I have started putting things in my suitcase. Not much. So I probably will low-key switch these items to a smaller suitcase, but I'll see like once I start packing more of my clothes and my toiletries. And then I'm also going to have to pack like little first aid things and recovery things. So yeah, I'll be able to see better once I guess get more like deeper into my packing process. But yeah, if I have to switch over, that's perfectly fine, and maybe I won't even need a second big suitcase. We'll see. But Yeah, so I can show y'all what I have. These two purses that I plan on taking with me, and then I also have this like sunset lamp, but I'm still using that like in my room right now. So the box is empty, but it's there so that I don't forget to pack the sunset lamp. And then yeah, these are all of the clothes that I already showed y'all that I was gonna pack. I ended up folding a lot of my blouses because they're just like a really like soft silky material, so it was easier to fold them rather than roll them. And then yeah, my dresses and my pants are rolled. And then over here I literally just have like headbands. Like this is a Christmas one, this would be like something I use for Halloween. I do plan on going to Disney while I'm in Florida, so this is the only thing that I would have to like open this suitcase for, but we'll see. And then in this pocket I have just like these wall adapters, which I don't even know if these are going to work on the ship. I also have this adapter, and it's just like different ports that you can use. So that's for the US, and then there's also UK, and yeah, and then this last one. There are other like little knickknacks that I'm missing, but the only one that I could think of honestly is a shower filter for my cabin. I'm also making a list of things that I'll order while I'm like in Florida. And yeah, lastly I'm gonna add these two like decorative items, but I really think that's it for this suitcase. So I'm definitely gonna probably downsize, but like I said, I'll see once I start packing more of my clothes and everything. I'm in the process of washing, as I said earlier, and as y'all saw, and so I'll be able to see more of like the clothes that I want to take and stuff. But yeah, the last things that I need to pack honestly are clothes, shoes, and then toiletries. That's really it. And like other little things. Oh, let me show y'all. The other day I found this bag from when I used to work with Samsung during my college days, and it's like a travel bag for electronics and stuff. So yeah, I found this and I started packing this as well for like my camera stuff and just little electronics and chargers and stuff that I will be using. So this is everything that I have so far. So obviously it's just my digital camera. I have my ring light or flash, that's for my Sony camera, and then in here I have like my mic clips. There's an extra mic, and then the cushion, another extra mic with a clip on it. I have an extra like charger that pretty much goes to all of these devices that are in here, and then I have my iPhone camera remote. These are my extra like Beats studs that I have, and then I also have a portable charger. These are my Samsung buds that I have, and then I also have like a battery charger that's for my camera, but obviously it's multiple different batteries that you could charge at once. And then I have another charger. I feel like this is really convenient, and then I'll also put other chargers and stuff in here, but I'm still in the process of using those things, like for my tablet, my Beats, my AirPods, and my MacBook, as well as my Kindle. So all of those things are still not packed up, and I still have chargers out for those items. So yeah, I went ahead and charged majority of my devices last night, and then yeah, started packing this. So this is a goodie. A goodie. These hair's gonna be all over me. Oh! In front of the camera though, is crazy. Okay, quick OOTD. So first, I have shades. Real cute. Got this tank on, just a cute little pink, which crazy that I'm wearing pink. Then also I have on these jeans, and then I have on sandals, which I never wear. Ooh, zoomed. I never wear sandals, so I'm like actually shocked that I have them on right now. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to go, come back and continue to grind.
God music.
raining. Wait, let me pause this. Okay, so it's raining so much and my hair is getting bigger and bigger by the second because it's so humid. But as y'all saw, I went and got my hair washed and blow dried at my mom's salon, which was a very last minute decision, low-key. Like, we literally were downtown to see my little cousin off and like take pictures and stuff. And then yeah, she was like, you know what, let's just go to the shop and I can wash you, blow dry you there. And yeah, right now we're at the beauty supply because she's getting braiding gel. She already had braiding hair like at the shop and it matches my hair color, so that's like perfect. But yeah, so now she is inside getting braiding gel. We might start tonight or we might just go ahead and start and finish tomorrow. If we start tonight, we might not finish tonight, but I don't know, TBD. Yeah, I just wanted to check in with y'all. I'm in the car, I don't have my camera, so I'm off the phone right now. But yeah, oh my god, y'all, ignore my appearance, but we just reached 100 subscribers. I say we because this is me and all of us, so I want to thank y'all so much. Like, thank y'all. Like, obviously there's no channel without y'all watching, so thank you all so much for continuing to watch and subscribe and like and all of the things. Like, I'm kind of like in shock right now because I've been wanting this to happen and praying for it to happen, and now that it's finally my reality, I'm like, whoa. Also, I'm literally in the process of getting my hair done, so not too much, but oh my god, thank y'all, much love. Let's keep going, let's keep growing. Happy Wednesday. As you see, the hair is done. Yeah, I think my mom, she's gonna separate this one in the middle into two. But yeah, it's done. Looks great per usual. But as y'all see, well, maybe you don't see, but I've been making a lot of progress. Hold on, let me pause this music because... So this suitcase is pretty much done. I have literally one more load in the wash right now, and it's more of my like athletic clothing and like my rehearsal clothing. So yeah, but besides that, this suitcase is pretty much done. So on this side, I really just have like more of my like everyday outfits that I would wear, and then also I have pajamas on this side. And then once you flip it over, this is like all of my rehearsal stuff, including like warm-ups. And then this is the suitcase that I started yesterday. I just pulled out more of my like formal but warm clothing because we are going to go through like a weather change. So yeah, I put out a few more items. I also pulled out my shoes that I plan on taking, minus whatever shoes I plan on wearing to the airport. And then I just started this one, which is going to be probably a lot of more miscellaneous items. If I have room in that smaller suitcase for clothing, then I'm gonna like transfer stuff over, because for this blue suitcase, I'm just worried about the weight because I still have to pack my shoes and stuff, and then also my toiletries. But I have my carry-on suitcase for like my toiletries, probably a couple of my electronics, and honestly that's it. So yeah, I tried to use the rule of packing as if I'll just be gone for like 2 weeks. So I packed enough like stuff to wear probably more than 2 weeks, but yeah, I tried to keep that in mind so that I could keep things to a minimum. But yeah, I really just have to pack the rest of my athletic slash rehearsal clothing, my like underwear, sports bra, socks, and then yeah, just reorganize and like kind of determine how I want to go about packing like my heavier clothing and my shoes. But yeah, we're really on a roll now. Like I said, it's Wednesday. I want it to be done by Thursday, Friday, and I can definitely see that happening. Yeah, let me get back to it. But I had to check in with y'all because when I tell y'all I have been locked in since I opened my eyes, bro, like, yeah, I'm not playing around. Yep.
Okay. I'm asking because the only visit I see for you is that you got a chest x-ray May 4th. I don't see a drug screen. Okay, one more second.
Bro, what is going on? I don't know what's trying to block me and this medical, but I absolutely rebuke it right now in the name of Jesus, because what? Okay. Because now I'm getting irritated. Because now they're playing in my face for real. Nobody knows how to do their job. So I called because something told me to, because I was supposed to have my results, I want to say like Monday. And I was, you know, pushing like, okay, maybe Tuesday. But today I was like, yeah, I'm going to call by 6. So I called, and then the first lady that I'm talking to, I think y'all heard it, but she was basically saying like she didn't see that I had a visit last Thursday, yada, yada, yada. So now there's someone else that I just talked to, and now they're sending it over. Why did I have to call to have my results sent over? Like, that literally makes no sense. But yeah, I hope all is well. It is. Everything is going to be a-okay. But yeah, I'm like, what? Y'all better find somebody else to play with, because I'm not the one. I just got my results, but I think they sent me the wrong thing. And I'm about to cry. So I'm like frustrated. I'm trying to wait. I just emailed someone from NCL, and I'm trying to like wait it out, but they probably won't respond until tomorrow. So now I'm like irritated. So what I'm gonna do is take a break from like packing and stuff, and I'm gonna shower because I haven't showered yet today. So I'm gonna take a break, shower, drink some water, and just wait it out. Because I mean, there's no point in stressing about it. But I'm back home. I left, did my medical, got the goods. So at this point, everything came back the way that it was supposed to come back. I sent it over to medical for NCL, and now it's in their hands. I'm not going to stress about it because I did everything that I could do, so it's out of my control now, and I'm going to continue packing. I'm going to pick up exactly where I left off, watching Love Island and packing. So yeah, it's been a day. Not even a day, because my day was actually pretty good. I was very productive, but just these past like couple of hours has been a bit much. So yeah, but I had to check in with y'all, and like I said, I wanted to give y'all the nitty gritty, the good, the bad, the ugly, all the things. So that's exactly what this is. I'm actually doing really good right now, like with packing. Like, I'm proud of myself. Last time, I don't know if I said this in the video, but last time I had 2 big suitcases, and then I had like basically 2 suitcases that's under the bigger ones, like in between the bigger ones and the carry-on. And then I also had a duffel bag, and I also had my book bag. So I had like 5 bags in my book bag. This time I have 4. So I literally took out an entire bag. Like, hello. So pretty much done. Like, all of my athletic clothes, workout clothes, rehearsal clothes, whatever, are all done and packed up. And then, like I showed on this side, is literally just like clothes that I would wear pretty much every day. This is another suitcase that's done. Now, low-key, I think I do have more like dressy clothes that I'm going to need, because from what I saw, we're on shorter cruises, so I'm hoping that means we don't have as many like duties that we'll have to do. But it's okay. I'll make it work some way, somehow. And then I have this suitcase, but like I low-key don't really know what to do with. These are just like miscellaneous things. So it's like shoes, and this part I have my roller, my first aid kit, my heating pad, and then on this side I also have shoes, which is also, I downsize on a lot of shoes. Like, hello, be proud of me. And then this is just a lunchbox that I will use mostly while I'm in Florida, because we're in charge of like, you know, packing our own lunches and stuff like that. There are some things that I'm going to order too while I'm like in Florida. Oh, I hope I couldn't hear this music this entire time. Whatever. But yeah, there's some things that I'm going to also order while I'm in Florida. Just like little hair products, toiletries, stuff like that. But yeah, I still have like a good amount of room in my suitcases, which is really good. And that means they won't be overweight, so I won't have to pay that extra fee, which is great. But yeah, I'm doing good, y'all, okay? We up. We up. Guys, oh, it's 6:22. I found out like way earlier while I was out that my medical was cleared. So we're good. We're good. All the stress, all the weight, it's gone. But that being said, I'm pretty much done like packing. By the way, this suitcase, this is the like miscellaneous stuff. My carry-on, it's really just like socks, and then I also have an extra outfit. My electronics and then toiletries and makeup are on this other side, and obviously like jewelry and stuff. And then this one is like, this is the one from last night that I zipped up. Like, she's done. This is where all of my like active rehearsal wear is, and then all of my other like random outfits. And then there's this one, but I low-key think jeans, and then whatever is going into my book bag, those are like the last things that I need to pack. I have this like list that I created for everything I need to pack. Today is Thursday, by the way. I leave Sunday. I haven't gotten my flight information or anything yet. They usually send it like a couple days before leaving, so it should be coming soon now that my medical is clear, and I shouldn't have to do anything else other than like sign my contract or something. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and pack up my jeans just so that I don't forget. Yeah, y'all, but I'm done. I just wanted to check in with y'all today now that I'm home. And yeah, y'all, my medical has been cleared, bro. It feels so great to say that, like, because I was stressing, because I mean, there's always a possibility to like show up to rehearsals late, like a week or two late, but I didn't want to do that because I don't like the feeling of being behind. So I was trying to avoid that at all cost, and yeah, it was worth it now that I'll be on time for rehearsal. It's Friday. I have no real plans today. I was responding to a bunch of emails and like reading through just different materials and procedures and stuff. I also just signed my contract. Yeah, so my medical and everything went through. Therefore, they started sending me like everything that I need to know for the first day of rehearsals and just during my time in Tampa. So yeah, I just got all of that information, which was kind of like brain overload a bit. But the last thing that I'm waiting for now is my flight information. But yeah, I wanted to check in with y'all. Like I said, I just responded to a few emails, had to send my headshot, my bio, and yeah, just like little information, sign my contract, all those things. But yeah, now we're all caught up, and I wanted to get on here and just check in with y'all and say hi for today. Hi and bye, because like I said, you won't really see much of me. But yeah, y'all, I'm excited now that everything is like working and like still progressing and the process is like moving forward. I'm like, yes, I'm so excited and just can finally breathe now. But yeah, okay y'all, so I finally got my like travel itinerary or whatever, and tell me why. I can just show y'all actually. Also, they're cutting the grass, bro. Ignore that. I'm trying to find the screenshot that I took. Why is my trip 8 hours? Because I have a layover in St. Louis, like a 4-hour layover, which is OD. But I mean, it's okay. I can use majority of that time probably to edit this video. So yeah, but ooh, a 4-hour layover is insane. And then I don't get in until 11:15. But then I'll also have to travel like from the airport to the apartments that we're staying in. So yeah, that means I also won't be able to go to the grocery store, which will affect me the day of rehearsals because like I have to have a lunch and stuff. But oh my god, this lawnmower is crazy. But yeah, so I wanted to fill y'all in on that. So yeah, I would leave at 2:40 p.m. for Michigan, have my layover for 4 hours, and then land in Tampa at 11:15. So that's crazy. But I get 2 free checked bags, like the company is paying for them. So that's clutch, because last time I had only 1 and obviously had more bags than I do this time. And I'm literally only going to be paying for 1 bag. So yeah, that's really clutch for real. So I'm excited about that. I'm flying Southwest. So yeah, bro, let's get it. I'm getting more and more excited now that everything is like falling into place. So yeah, I'm just grateful, just thankful, just blessed. But okay, I don't want to keep talking over this lawnmower, but I wanted to fill y'all in. And so yeah, I hope y'all are still enjoying this video. Y'all still tuned in. So it's Saturday, it's the next day, and right now I'm just like finalizing little things. I actually just weighed these 3 suitcases, which these are the 3 that I will be checking. Yeah, I just weighed them and they're all under. 2 of them were like 30 something, and then the heaviest one was this one, and it was at like 47. So that's perfect. But yeah, right now I'm just finalizing little things. I'm packing up my rehearsal shoes because I honestly forgot that I even had to do that, which they probably will still give us rehearsal shoes because they did last time, but I'm packing them just in case. So yeah, right now I'm just packing like little things, making like the final touches or whatever. I'm packing my journal. I have my Kindle here, and then yeah, I don't know, I think that's really it outside of my tablet and my laptop, which I'm going to charge both of those right now. And yeah, let them be at 100% before I actually like put them away. And then my beats are also over here. So we're gonna pack those as well. But yeah, y'all, we're making the final touches. I am leaving in a bit. Well, not really in a bit, in like a couple hours or so. As I said, my little cousin's grad party is today. So I know the party starts at like 3, but we obviously won't be getting there at that time. But yeah, so I'm just trying to make the final touches and everything now. But yeah, we're getting to it. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like a mix of emotions that I am feeling right now. I'm excited to go and I'm grateful for this journey, but you know, first day jitters are always gonna be there, and like having to meet new people, get acclimated to not only a new environment but also like a new cast. And for me, like, I don't know, I'm just not too fond of like forcing conversation, like making small talk and stuff. I know like that's a part of like meeting new people and creating new connections and stuff. I think because I'm so like introverted in a sense that I kind of dread that part. But yeah, I'm excited for mostly every aspect of the contract and just being able to get back to dancing consistently and traveling and all of that stuff. Of course, I have to leave my like friends and my family and, you know, just my comfort space as in home. So yeah, definitely a mix of emotions, but I haven't really gotten time to like sit down and fully like reflect because I've been like moving and packing and dealing with medical, as y'all know. So yeah, but I'm overall grateful and just excited, and I'm blessed. I know that I'm blessed. And so yeah, just continuing to walk in that and allowing my gift to make room for me. So yeah, but we're just gonna continue being productive and getting little things done so that tomorrow can be like stress-free. Checking my bags, boom, again, I only have to pay for one bag, which is so clutch, bro. Like, that's literally the best news that I've gotten. So yeah, I'm excited about that. But yeah, let me just finish packing my book bag, and then I also have to pack up my like important paperwork, like where once I print my contract and stuff, I'm gonna put that in there, my medical forms, my certifications from the ship, and like my ID, birth certificate, passport, all that stuff. So I just want to make sure I have all of those things like on hand and know exactly where they are in case I need them. So yeah, let's get to it. Travel day, I'm literally getting ready to leave out of the house, and I'm excited to bring y'all along with me on this journey. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.